Hey guys, how are you guys doing? I hope all is well. I hope you all are remaining safe with COVID. I hope your family is safe and everything is, working out well for you. So the purpose of this video, as you could probably tell from the title, basically is to do a recap, right? Of when I first started taking ACT leave up until now. So I do have a few notes here, so please forgive me as I look down. We're just gonna hop straight into the video because I don't want it to be too long. So I know like a lot of you asked me in my comments about side effects of ACT leave, how long it took for my face to clear up, about peeling, about different products to use to help with peeling and flaking and itching and things of that nature. And overall, like if the product really works. So before I start with any information, I am going to come close so you can see. All right, guys, I don't have on any makeup, only have on my eyebrows. No makeup, okay? So I have really oily skin. So, and I have the window open to give you all like a better view of my skin with like, natural lighting. So I first started seeing my dermatologist on April the 13th, 2020. So yay, it's been a year, just a little over a year, because I believe today is the 16th of April. So we're at the year mark. So that was my initial appointment with my dermatologist. During that time, she basically assessed me, right? So all of this was done via telehealth, like FaceTime, because of COVID, obviously. So during that time, she assessed me, and the way that I come up to you all, like on the camera, is exactly what I did with her, which is why I do it with you all. So she was able to like assess my skin, see the types of acne that I had, the types of bumps that I had. And for some of you who may be new, like this, my jawline were my biggest problems, right? Like along my jaw or cheeks or whatever you want to call it, hideous, okay? Like disgusting. Red bumps, it would pus, they would be sore to the touch. But that was just like those were just some of the bumps. All of the bumps wouldn't feel that way. But majority of my face would be just bumpy, inflamed, red, like painful, So during that time, she prescribed me ACT leave, and she basically said that this was like a fairly new medicine that was on the market, and that was the step before Accutane. So some of you may know and some of you may not. I've never had acne a day in my life, right? I turned 31, and then all of the bumps from, I guess, my teenage years just popped up. And basically she assessed me. She told me it was due to hormones and different like environmental changes, but mainly like hormones, because when you turn 31 or 30, like your hormones change for females. And she went into this big explanation about why my face broke out the way in which it did, right? So she prescribed me ACT leave and doxycycline, okay? So prior to the ACT leave, guys, I used everything. Like when I say everything, Murad, Cetaphil, however you pronounce it, like anything that you could like physically go into a CVS or Walgreens and purchase, I purchased it. Even things that you had to order online, I ordered it. Like I was taking pills and everything. I was doing apple cider vinegar. I was trying everything, because prior to April, I had been dealing with that, with the bumps for like, with the acne, I'm sorry, for a few months, like maybe 4 to 5 months prior to me getting help, because she was not my first dermatologist that I went to. I went to another dermatologist to try and help me, my initial dermatologist, and he just didn't even take the time to, this was before COVID hit. So he didn't even take the time to really like assess me, although we were in person. He like honestly came into the room, looked at my face every bit of 5 minutes, came back in with like a prescription, like a long list of prescriptions for me to take, 5 to 6 medications. I hate medications. I do not take medicine. So if I could avoid that, I totally would. So I didn't feel comfortable, so I didn't do it. Then that's when I found Dr. Miles. She was able to assess me. She prescribed me Acleaf, doxycycline, and then she also recommended that I purchase a foaming cleanser from her dermatologist's office, like a serum, a vitamin C serum, and like an eye cream. So I'm like, okay, you know, she told me that the Acleaf would take months to work, but because I coupled it with the doxycycline, it may be a little faster. So she basically said that she gave me like a 4-week time frame, right? And she said within the first week, you're not really gonna see too much, you know, of a difference, right? She said, but just continue to use it every night. I was instructed to use the Acleaf every night, wash my face with the foaming cleanser, and then apply the Acleaf directly to my face after that. No moisturizer, no serums, no nothing, just the Acleaf, okay? Those were my directions. So that's what I, you know, began to do. Now, mind you, I was taking the doxycycline, so I was instructed to take the doxycycline twice a day, right? So, and with taking that, you can't drink milk, you can't eat like any type of dairy products. With taking the Acleaf, as you all know, you have to stay out of the sun. You don't tan if you tan, you know, stop with like waxing, drink lots and lots and lots of water because it dries you out tremendously. So I kept doing that. So a week went by of me applying the Acleaf, and I really, honestly, was not seeing, I'm sorry guys. Okay, so I really didn't see like the changes that I thought I would see, you know. So, but she did tell me it would take a while. The second week, you know, I started entering into the second week. So I would say roughly about Tuesday night or Wednesday night, I started noticing like the little peeling and drying out of my skin, and like my skin would flake. The area that flaked the most was like under my chin. But I didn't have acne under my chin. So, but I would apply the Acleaf all over my face because those were my instructions. And so under my chin would peel dramatically, like more than any other parts of my face. So during our next visit, I brought that to her attention. So I'll tell you about that later. But so I started noticing the flaking and the peeling like the second week, the middle of the second week. The third week rolls around and it is just like severe, right? Like peeling, flaking, like it's dry, and it would even itch, you know, at some points, but it wasn't like unbearable. But the main thing I noticed was like the flaking. It's gonna flake like bad, right? Like it would flake so much, like even if I put on my moisturizer and my serums and everything the following morning, because the instructions were to wash your face at night, apply the Acleaf, then in the morning, just go along with your normal skincare routine. So wash your face, put on your serums, put on your moisturizer, put on your sunscreen. So I would do that, right? And even like when I would rub in my moisturizer and like my SPF, I use Dermalogica's SPF, you would be able to still see like the dryness under the moisturizers. And like it was to the point where like I could peel it. It would like peel. Like my skin would peel off. Like the skin would flake. And like you could literally like take it and like. So when some of you all say like, oh, it's peeling really bad, like yes, it does do that. But keep in mind, that's the purpose of the medicine. But it's so annoying. Like at times I would wake up, it would be like on my pillow. Like, so always change your sheets. Do not lay on your pillowcases more than twice. Okay. For example, if you put the pillowcases on Sunday, by Tuesday you should be changing your pillowcases and your sheets because it's gonna flake, and you don't want like to reinfect your skin. Okay. Fast forward to the 4th week. It's turned up. I mean, the skin, sis, is falling off. It's giving snake vibes. Okay. So it's like peeling. Like it's giving, you want to wrap your face up because you don't want the people to see that your skin is peeling. It's giving thank God for the mask because it was peeling bad. So, but I'm like, it can't get any worse. And then if you have like a lot of acne, it's going to peel more because of the amount of bumps that you have. So I'm still taking the doxycycline twice a day. I'm using my Acleaf every night. Okay. So we're, continuing this cycle. So she gave me all of those instructions on April the 13th. Okay. So then I had another meeting or appointment with her on April the 19th for her to check in. So because like she said, it was a new medicine. People really didn't know how people would react to it. It has not been on the market that long. So really it's just like you're a test dummy. You don't really know how you're going to react to it. I was so desperate. I didn't care. The 19th came. We did another telehealth appointment. And, I expressed to her about like my flaking and the itching. And in my case, because I was taking doxycycline, like more bumps came. So it was like the medicine was pushing all of the toxins out, right? So it was just more bumps on my face. Like when I thought it was getting better, it actually got worse. Like it was just more inflamed, more flaking because there were more bumps. And so I expressed all of those things to her. And she basically was telling me, just stay the course, like that's normal, this is to be expected. If this does not work, we're going to have to put you on Accutane, which is like the strongest of the strongest, is what she was saying, basically, compared to Acleaf. So I'm like, okay. So then on the 19th, when we were meeting and speaking, she basically told me like, well, you're going to just, give it time. Like, just give it time. We can't really say when it'll work for you or whatever, but just give it time. The time frame is like 3 to 6 months, So I'm like, okay. So another 4 weeks to a month go by. I'm still doing the same thing. The thing is, please, guys, stay diligent. Don't start, stop, because you're going to mess yourself up. Just stay diligent, okay? I kept doing everything that she told me. It becomes like second nature. Don't sleep in your makeup, okay? The foods that you eat, you have to monitor that, like the dairy, the refined sugars. Drink lots of water. I can't stress that enough. Like, drink lots and lots of water. Change your pillowcases, change your sheets. If you can, like, try and talk on your AirPods or like earphones, whatever you have. Don't keep having the phone, up on your face unless you clean your phone frequently, right? And now with the mask, like, they even cause bumps too. So don't constantly reuse the same mask, guys. I'm just telling you everything that happened to me, and which is why the process was a little longer. So just keep all of these things in mind. Things that you probably don't think about them now, okay? The summer is coming up, guys. Make sure you wear sunscreen, okay? Especially if you're taking Acleaf, try your best to stay out of the sun. If you have to go in the sun, wear a hat or just be very brief or short outside, okay? So, time is going by. I'm still doing the same regimen. Over time, gradually, guys, I start to notice that the bumps were dissipating. Like, they were leaving, okay? So, I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, this is really working. It took about 3 to 4 months for me to really, really see a significant change. But within those 3 to 4 months, I would notice, oh, I have one less bump on this side than I did a week ago. I have 3 less bumps on this side than I did 4 days ago. So there were small changes, but gradually to see that large change, to see that the significant change, it took about 3 to 4 months for me to be able to feel comfortable. Like, yeah, I really can see the difference. Another thing, because I used to wear a lot of makeup, guys, if you wear makeup, clean your brushes properly. Store your makeup and your brushes in areas where there's not a lot of dust and all of that stuff. Store your makeup and your makeup brushes properly and clean them properly, okay? Now I can walk outside and feel confident in the fact that I don't need the makeup, okay? Another thing, guys, if you have a big issue with picking your face, don't do that, because I had an issue. See? here. Now, of course, some of those come from like their hyperpigmentation marks from the acne, but some of them are darker because I would pick my face, like because I was not used to things being on my face. Don't do that, because now, you know, it's taking me a little longer to get rid of the dark marks, which Acleaf also helps with because of the vitamin E and the vitamin C. It helps with getting rid of dark marks, okay? Guys, so basically what I'm saying is it's going to take you 3 to 6 months maybe to see a significant change, but pay very close attention to your skin. Pay very close attention to your face or wherever your acne may be, and I bet you will notice that you have less bumps now than you did when you first started. As far as the flaking and the peeling, that is going to happen because that's your body reacting to the medicine, getting all that shit off your face. Like, that's supposed to happen. Make sure you moisturize your skin. Drink the water. Like, if you don't like water, I don't know, put some lemon in it, berries, fruits, give it a taste. You have to drink water because it dries you out, especially if you're taking Acleaf in combination with any other medication like I was, doxycycline. So you have to drink water, guys. Do all of the things, change your sheets, your makeup, the phone, you know, all of that stuff that I named previously, and just stay the course, okay? So now it's a year later, a year and 3 days later, and this is what I have, right? So being realistic, sometimes when it's that time of the month, I still get a few bumps, as you can see, right? But this is nothing like how it was previously. I'm going to put a picture at the end of this video to show you all, like, shit was ugly. It was bad, okay? So just stay the course and don't pick your bumps. If also you have like a few bumps here and there, but see, these aren't really like acne bumps. They're just bumps. But if you still get like a few breakouts here and there, you can spot treat. So as opposed to if you don't want to put the Acleaf all over your face for whatever reason, spot treat. So put like a dot on the tip of your pinky so to make sure you don't overuse it, and spot treat it and go like this. You can spot treat. But I would recommend using Acleaf on your whole face because, like I said, it helps with hyperpigmentation. It gives your skin vitamin E and vitamin C. Make sure you use the Acleaf, guys, okay? If you are having a bad reaction to it or if it's not working as fast as you would like, please remember that this is all a process and it's going to take a while. It's not just going to be like overnight. It's a year later, guys, and I'm still fighting like my hyperpigmentation. And I get like a bump here and there when it's certain times of the month, okay, guys? So if I haven't answered any of the questions that you have specifically, you guys know I respond quick, okay? Whenever you all write me, I respond quickly. If you have any questions, please answer them down below. Ask them down below and I will answer them down below. Forgive me. If you cannot afford a dermatologist, there's a video somewhere on my page where like I show you the products that I use. They're affordable, they work, and they will not break your face out. Okay, I'm not telling y'all no bullshit. So I'm not sponsored, as you know, I only have 34 subscribers. Like, I'm not lying to y'all. So whatever it is that I have on my page, I really use it and it really works. So if you can't afford a dermatologist right now, just use the products that I have in my other video and hopefully that'll help you. Don't forget to moisturize your skin every morning. Do your daily skincare routine as well. Okay, guys? Like I said, if you have any other questions, ask them down below. And you know, your girl got you. Okay? All right, y'all. Stay beautiful with y'all badasses. And make sure you like this video and leave me any questions or comments. Okay, guys? All right, I'll see you in my next video. Stop.
got finished watching like YouTube videos, and other people are saying that like they took doxycycline for a week and they saw like the results, but they took theirs twice a day. I was instructed to take mine once a day. I'm not sure if that has like an effect on it. I don't know, but so yeah, it's like